Welcome back, folks, to another tank review. Today we'll look at the AT2, the Tier 5 British tank destroyer. It's a unique tank destroyer. In fact, it's not really a tank destroyer, it's more of a assault gun, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Now, this comes right after the Electo, if you're playing British tank destroyer line. Now, the Electo is very different from the AT2. Electo has only 10 millimeters of hull armor all the way around, so this thing is pretty paper-like, so you can damage this thing pretty easily. But it does move very fast. It has 50.5 kilometers per hour and very good traverse speed, and it has very good view range of 390. So this thing is pretty fast, agile little machine. Now, AT2 is a whole different cup of tea. This thing has a lot of armor, 203 at the front, 101 at the side, 101 at the rear. So this thing is very well armored. This thing does have a very weak engine of 395 horsepower compared to its 42.4 ton weight. So this thing moves pretty slow. It only has 20 kilometers per hour top speed and 20 degrees of traverse per second. So this thing is slow compared to the Electo at tier 4. Now, this thing is assault gun. So what this tank is good at is breaching into enemies' defenses, using the armor to take shots for the team and pumping out a lot of shells in return. So that's the way you're supposed to play this tank. Now let's go over the stats and see what's different between assault guns and tank destroyers. Now, health wise, it has 450 HP. Now this thing is very good with health compared to other TDs at this same tier, like the Stug. The Stug only has 350. So this thing can take one hit from a KV-1S 122mm before it dies. So health wise, it's very good. Weight, it is very heavy for a tier 5 machine. It weighs 42 tons, so this thing is pretty heavy, whereas the Stug only weighs 20 tons. So people who ram you while you're driving this tends to have a bad taste in their mouth after they ram you, because they're gonna take a lot of damage after they ram you. Now, engine power is crap, speed limit is crap, traverse speed is also crap. Armor wise, it's very well armored. 203 at the front, 101 at the side, 101 at the rear. I already explained that, but whatever. Gun, we'll talk about the gun later. Gun traverse speed is 26, but the actual gun firing arc is not that big, so it's only about that. So it's not that big of a firing arc, so be careful. And it reloads pretty quick. View range, crap, 310 meters, crap. But you have armor to take hits, so that's good. Radio range is not bad, 550, but it's tier 5, what do you expect? Now compare this tank to any other tank destroyers and you'll see that this tank is very different from how you're supposed to play a tank destroyer. Now, I have a Stug. I also own the Stug, and we'll compare it directly. Now, the gun of this tank is a 6-pounder. It's the same gun you can get on the Churchill 3, the Churchill 1. A lot of the British tank, like the Crusader, also use this gun, I think. It's a really fast-firing, peanut-throwing gun, obviously. I think the Chinese has a copy of the 6-pounder, but I don't remember. It can also mount the 3.7-inch howitzer. Now, you can also use this howitzer gun to troll people with, but that's different. It has 8 rounds of per minute fire rate, which is okay for a heat shell or HE shell. It has crap pin, but it does almost 400 damage. Splash. It has poor accuracy of 0.49 and 3.4 aim time, which is it does way less than the 6-pounder gun, but it's a choice of flavor. I would not recommend you use the howitzer simply because you want to penetrate. But unless you're playing like a high tier 7 game, I wouldn't recommend it anyways. Now let's look at the 6-pounder gun. The 6-pounder gun has a lot of rate of fire, 26.09, which is a lot, but it throws peanut damage, 75 damage per hit. It has 110 pen, millimeter pen, which is kind of crap for a tank destroyer at this tier. Aim time is pretty good. Accuracy is not that great, 0.37 meters of dispersion at 100 meters, it's not that good. 1.7 is good. But let's compare this gun on the top gun for the Stug. Now for the top gun, the Stug, the 75 millimeter Pack 70 L70, it has way more pen. Obviously, it has about half the rate of fire, more damage, about double the damage, way better accuracy, same aim time. Now this is traditional tank destroyer gun because it has a lot of pen. It doesn't shoot that fast and is very accurate. Whereas this gun is more of throwing peanuts at people and trying to chip them out by 1,000 cuts and 1,000 punches, like E Honda's 1,000 hand slaps. This thing is death by 1,000 cut gun, whereas traditional tank destroyer guns is just one hit, one shot, and you know, kill them, obviously. Now, how are you supposed to play this tank? It's supposed to drive up in people's faces, not really in people's faces, but almost far enough away from people's faces where their guns are not accurate to hit your weak spots, and you pump a lot of shells into them. That's how you're supposed to play this tank. That's what at least I found out. And generally, killing new tankers or new players at World of Tanks is easier because when they saw this thing, it's just like, oh, shoot it anywhere and you penetrate. Nope, it has a lot of armor, and you really need to hit weak spots with this tank in order to penetrate it. Now let's go over crew skills. Generally don't have a good crew yet because I don't play this tank a lot, but once you reach 100% on your crew, get repairs for everyone. Repairs. That will help out with blown out tracks, heat shell damage from other tanks, since a lot of people use howitzers at low tier. They don't use howitzer at high tier unless they're crazy. So repairs of everyone. That also help you with artillery because artillery likes to hit this thing. So repairs will get your tracks back up, get your gun knocked out and stuff like that, your viewports back up and stuff like that. So repairs. Once everyone reach 100% repairs, swap that out for 6 cents on the commander, obviously. Gunner will be snapshot. Driver will be off-road driving or clutch braking because this thing turns pretty slow. And loader, you can swap loader skill out for safe stowage and then repairs again, but it's up to you. This thing doesn't get ammo rack damage as often as you might think, so that's good. Now, equipment fitted. I put a gun rammer to increase the fire rate, obviously. So you want to throw more peanuts. That's always a plus. Vents will also help you throw more peanuts, but vents cost a lot. So take a good time to buy vents because vents on this thing is a class 3 vents, and this thing will run you 600,000 credits. So take full advantage of events such as the 4th of July weekend to buy half off equipment. Such events on this thing is currently the 300,000 credits. So take full advantage of events to help you buy equipment for this tank. I also put a heavy spall liner. Now this thing is also not cheap. I think it's 500,000, but it's events, so it will reduce damage from explosions and ramming. So a lot of tanks at low tier will use howitzer and derp guns. So this will help with soaking up heat damage. So HE damage. What am I always confused with HE and heat? But this thing will help you absorb a lot of explosion damage from artillery or from other players using howitzer guns. So that's good. So this tank is pretty niche, whatever you pronounce it. The gun's not that accurate, and I'm not planning on keeping it because there are weak spots, and when you know the weak spots on this tank is pretty much useless, in my opinion. It is a very big bully if it's top tier, but I like tanks that are actually good at low tiers, which means they're actually amazing at top tiers. Like tanks like the Stug is good at low tiers because the gun can penetrate and it's very stealthy and it's very maneuverable, and because it turns so fast based on the Panzer IV hull. But this thing doesn't work well in tier 6, tier 7 games because people can't penetrate you now. People have very good accurate guns to penetrate your weak spots, and you're pretty slow. So that's kind of a drawback on this. But this tank is a very big bully if it's top tier. Now let's go into tank inspector and we'll see the exact weak spots on this tank and see how you can take this thing out. Alright, here we have the 82. Now 202mm of frontal armor is not everywhere on this tank. It's only right here, this trapezoid area, as well as on, not really on the gun mallet. It's on the side of the hull. This is actually, is that space armor? I don't even know. That is space armor. Alright, so it's only on the hull in the trapezoid area. I don't think it's on the lower plate. It is on the lower plate. Yeah, it's on the lower plate. Alright, so but the weak point of this tank when you're facing an AT2 is the cupola. Cupola is only 102 millimeters, easily penetrated. Now, the gun mallet is a weak spot in this tank. As you can see, the ballpoint turret or ballpoint extension of the gun, this thing is only 102 millimeters. So this is also another weak spot, but this is less of a weak spot because people don't know about it. So once you know about it, shoot for the ballpoint. Could be, and you can damage the guns while you're doing this. But the gun mallet on this tank is very, very weak. Now, if you don't have shots on the cupola or the gun mallet, the top glacis of this tank is pretty weak compared to the rest of the tank. It's only 76 millimeters slope, so it's only 130, 140-ish millimeters of effective armor. So KV-1S can easily penetrate this upper glacis at close proximity. So that's kind of a bad weakness. Now the rest of the armor is good. So 203 at the front, middle of the plate too. Lower glacis is automatic ricochet if you shoot at it, which is a very small target too, so nobody will shoot at the lower glacis. The gun encasement is 200. So effective slope backwards at 45, so it's 200-ish, but it's 140 millimeters slope backwards, almost 200-ish. The bottom of the gun encasement is 152, which slope backwards is almost 230. So don't shoot anywhere around the gun encasement. Shoot the mantlet, don't shoot anywhere around it. Now the cupola is only 102 all the way around, so shoot the cupola when you get a chance. When you see the tank on the side, shoot the little flat panel, it's only 102. So this flat panel right here is only 102. Now this tank does have space armor covering the tracks, which will eat up a lot of the shells. Now you cannot see the space armor pretty well, so it's basically the whole this plate is space armor. Don't shoot at this plate. Shoot at anywhere around the gun or the top of the hull. Don't shoot at the tracks. The tracks will eat it because there's 76 millimeters of space armor right here. 76 millimeter. Even though it's only 25 millimeters behind it, but it's a lot of space armor, so don't even think about shooting between the tracks. All right, the ass. It's advertised 102 millimeters, but it's only in the back of the turret. Back there, I thought it was like this little strip right here, but no. Back of the ass is only 51, so this is weak. Back of the lower bottom plate is only 76, so the ass is not as well armored as it advertised. So it's only 102 at the back, so that's kind of crap. And the side's only 102. So remember the space armor of the tracks covering the tracks. So that's what you have to worry about. So when you're engaging this thing in the front, shoot for this lower plate if you have a high penetrating gun, like the KV-1S is 122 millimeter. Or if not, shoot the cupola or the gun mallet. That's the weak spot on this thing. Now, if you have a chance at the side, just shoot anywhere at the side, but just generally shoot the side of the gun encasement. The superstructure. It's not really a superstructure, but I guess you can call it superstructure. It's just like a small structure. But let's see the comparable stats. Now this thing does have fires a lot. It fires reload, rate of fire is 27, so it's pretty good. It has a 2000 DPM if you hit and penetrate. So this is a big if. Now compared to other TDs at tier 5, you have way less penetration and way less damage. Because the caliber of the gun is so small, it's only a 57 millimeter. What they call it is a 6-pounder gun. It's the same gun on the Churchill 3, basically. Now you do have armor to weather the storm. That's basically all you have using this gun. You can snipe with this gun, but it's not going to do a lot of damage. And people generally move out of the way. Like they're going to take cover after you hit them, so you're not going to deal a lot of damage to them. But you can snipe with it. It's not that good at sniping. View range, kind of crap. Signal range, crap. Camouflage value, crap. So this thing is not very stealthy, but it's not bad. I would not recommend this camo net and binoculars because I prefer to fight this thing close range. So that's pretty much why. Now accuracy wise, you do have a fast firing, fast aiming gun, so it's okay, but you still throw peanuts at people. You are very, very slow. About less than 10 specific power, so that's kind of crap. Horsepower per ton ratio is garbage. You turn pretty slow. You go only 20 kilometers per hour forwards and only 10 kilometers backwards, so this thing is pretty bad. It also have very bad traction on hard terrain, medium terrain, and soft terrain. So, ooh. So this thing is assault gun. It has very good armor. It has very good health. It's an assault gun. It's not a tank destroyer. It's not a sniper. This thing is stick in your face and you shoot them with 1,000 bullets. So this is how you're supposed to play this thing. Now let's go back in the game and play some live games with it. Now you do carry a lot of shells. You carry about 90 rounds. So I have 80 AP rounds and 10 APCR just in cases. But this tank is death by 1,000 cut. You need a support with this tank as well. So just be careful with this. It's an assault gun. And play it like an assault gun. If not, you can still play as a sniper. But sniper wise, it's... Alright. No artillery. We're cool. Now, no artillery means this tank will rule. Now, this tank is slow though, so make sure you stay about 200 meters away from people, because people can still snipe at your weak spot if they're good enough. So 200 meters or so is a perfect range for people not to penetrate your weak spot or miss your weak spots. But this thing is slow. Reloads fast though. Now you can't pushing this tank will not really help it because it only can go up to 20 kilometers per hour. It's not like pushing a AMX 40, which that thing could go up to 50, even though its horsepower per ton is crap and it can only go up to like 10 kilometers per hour. But you can still push that thing and you can go pretty fast. Right. Now I would go up the hill, but I'm too slow for it, so let's just go left. Now we're by ourselves, so let's just hang back a bit. Nobody can penetrate us at this range unless they're really good at sniping us and know what they're doing. So let's just camp here for a bit. There's no artillery to worry about, and my cupola is covered by this oil tanker. So we don't have a good view range, so we're required by our team to spot for us. Now we have a steward. What? I was lagging, but okay. Took care of that scout. Remember, you have no ass armor. Ass armor is it's a lie. It's not 102. It's only 102 at the gun encasement. It's not 102 at the rear of your tank. Now, there's the one. They're good players. We don't have a shot, so let's pull up. He's taking a very advantage point, and we need to take him out of there. Okay, Wolverine. Oh shit. Lags. Not lags, but okay. Oop. Oh, let's drive off this cool. Okay, well, the sniping M3 Elite. Damn it. Okay, Wolverine's taking hits. I need to get rid of the T49 as well as T1. Oh shit. I'm destroying my own rules of keeping 200 meters away from people. Oh, nice hit on the T49. Churchill took care of the medium 3. There's no shots yet. Okay. That threat is gone. Now I can turn my hull around. No shots. There's a lot of people on that hill. And worry about that KV-1 shooting me at the sides. Okay, they're good players out. That's nice. But we lost a lot of tanks while doing that, so that's not a good. We have to carry. Find that KV-1 first. Now the buildings will cover me. There's a KV-1.
Enemy is hit.
He's trying to shoot my cupola.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy armor is damaged.
The lower glacis.
That one didn't go through. We've damaged them. Target acquired. Penetration.
Try to move a bit after you shoot.
We've damaged them. Target unlocked. Enemy armor
Set
is
them
hit.
up.
We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor.
It's the angling thing.
We didn't even scratch them.
Okay, we're being shy about everything else then. So I have to cover. Now this thing is like a can blow up cover pretty well.
Penetration.
And got the big one.
Target acquired. Let's
Triple three.
locate another target.
Can blow away his cover. Aim for his turret.
Ricochet. We didn't penetrate
Oh
their
my
armor.
god.
Enemy is
There
hit.
you
Enemy armor is damaged.
go. Okay, my sides are being covered by a VK, so that's good. Okay, he's into cover now. At the KV.
We've damaged them.
There you go. Side shot into his turret. Cheeky side shots.
Penetration.
More cheeky side shot.
Ricochet.
He's shot by
Enemy armor is
T-34.
hit.
Now you have a lot of shells.
We didn't even scratch them. Enemy is hit.
Just remember to aim for weak spots. The Churchill 3 has a weak spot on the turret. The turret is pretty weak.
Enemy armor is hit. We've damaged
And he
them.
uses the same gun.
We've lost a track.
Okay,
We're stuck
Churchill
here.
1 blows our tracks off. It's fine. I'm wasting a lot of shells too. See, once I have repair skills on this
Let's
thing,
roll.
I'll turn attention to him since he's damn thick of shooting. Yeah, I'm wasting a lot of shots already. Come on. There you go, blow away the cover.
Enemy armor is hit.
Go. Shoot the turret. The turret's pretty weak on the Churchill 1 as well.
Penetration. Enemy armor is hit.
And he's gone. So we have a buttload of people camping. And no shots. Alright. So the only thing that can penetrate us now is probably the Su-85B. Nah, he's dead. Alright, that's good. Now let's go push up. So this tank weathers storms like crazy. Because it can take a lot of punishment. Now let's try to shoot this T-34. In Soviet Russia, they shoot you.
Penetration.
Yes, you cheeky bastard.
Enemy armor is
There we go.
damaged.
There you go. Now we have a heat gun. Okay, T-82 is running for it.
Target acquired. Target unlocked.
Oh, he died. Alright, let's go for the ram. He's camping at the bushes. So this tank took a buttload beating. Buttload. People cannot snipe at you, Coppola, if you're more than 200 meters away. That's a plus. Take that into effect. Now we'll move out the capsule, but we do not want to kill more people. We deal 1,700 damage. That's a lot of damage. Now the Ram has a lot of health. He uses almost the same 6-pounder gun, but he has only 92 pin, I think. So that's, I just burped. I'm sorry. Now stop capping. I want to kill him, even though this tank is slow. It took a buttload beating. I was bouncing shots like crazy. HE shots too, because of the heavy spall liner that helps me protect me against HE shots. I think that was from the T-82 or something. I don't remember. Please not cap. I want to kill. Please stop capping. Please. Oh, bum. Oh well. But we took a lot of beating. A lot. I don't know who penetrated us. I have to look at the replay. But high caliber, steel wall, putting in T. Which American tanks did we destroy? The Stuart? Okay, we killed the Stuart, but we pump 8 shots into the KV. I pump out almost all my... I fired 55 shots. That's a lot of shots. Killed his driver. Damaged the gun on the Churchill 3 by shooting his turret. Damaged the radio on the Churchill 1. So, yeah, this tank pumps out billion shots. We deal almost 1,000 more damage with the medium. What the hell? He's doing a 700 damage? Jesus, we almost did almost all the damage on our team. So this tank, death by 1,000 cuts. Now, now I really don't want to keep this thing. Hold on. Oh, damn it. I want to sell this thing for the 88 because I really don't like it because it's slow and it's generally getting murdered at high tiers by FV304s, artillery, freaking KV1Ss, KV2s, you name it. It gets murdered. So I'm selling this after this review, but it's not a bad tank. It's a good tank in when it's high tier or top tier, not when it's in high tier games like tier 7 or tier 6. It is a bully. It is a bully. This thing is a bully. What should I just name it? The British Bully. Yeah, that's too stupid of a name. Now you have to be careful about artillery, especially FV304s. Especially. I do have a small liner on this thing, but it's not gonna protect us from all the shots because the FV304 hits us from top to bottom instead of like flying into your front armor. So it's like more of a lobbing gun, like a mortar instead of a artillery. I don't know. I'm just trying to explain mathematics. We have a good RAM. They have a good KV2 and a birch gun. Birch gun's almost like the FV304. Ugh, disgusting even. But this thing is slow. I'm lagging too. Real lagging. Now I would go into town, but this is where the action's at. This is where death happens. Now, this 110mm gun is not going to penetrate high tier heavy tanks unless you shoot for weak spots. So we have to be very, very careful. Like the ARL, the KV1S, KV1. We had trouble with the KV1. The KV1S should be easier armored. It's only at 60 at the front instead of 75 at the front compared to the KV1. Now let's just hide behind here. Take our time. Now we'll have to protect our FE304. Right there. He's being in a bad spot. I'm lagging too. FE304 in that spot is pretty bad because you have no cover. When people spot you, you're easily shot at. Okay, K1S is almost dead. Nice. Let's peel up. We have a toaster. The Hellcat's there. Cromwell. KV1. They're all under the hill, not above it. KV1.
Enemy armor is
Nice
hit.
hit.
We dinged them. We didn't penetrate
Now at this range, he will not shoot our cupolas. I'm lagging for some reason.
Ricochet. We've damaged them. Enemy is hit.
Yeah, keep standing out here. Your gun's not that accurate to shoot my cupola. Even my gun mount, you're pretty weak. Now let's try to move out of artillery range and into cover. Of a VK301 and a T150. Build Ford Tough. Build Russian Tough, actually. I'm gonna review that tank pretty soon, but that's for a future date. Now I do not want to get hit by a KV2. That's the least of our worries.
Target acquired. Critical hit.
Damn
Let's
it.
locate another target. Enemy armor is hit.
I'm lagging for some reason.
Scratch them. Target acquired. Let's locate another
Oh, not the
target.
KV.
Ricochet.
Okay, where did you hit me? Oh, okay. No, we do not want to get dirt by a KV2. Even though I have a heavy spall liner, I do not want to get dirt by it. And we lost our heavy tanks, other than the KV1, T150. Now I need help. I should probably back off. Yeah, I should back off. Slowly. At 10 kilometers per hour. Fuck. Nice. Now, I do not know if I can survive a hit from the KV2's 152mm. Because that thing is crazy. Let's try this. Ah! No. No. Ah, god damn it.
Had it. Everybody out.
Stupid KV2s. Damn it. Oh well. So even though the spawn line is good, KV2 shell is bigger. Great. AFK players. Wonderful. But our KV1S died pretty quick, and see, this is the problem I get when I'm playing high tier games. It's just I don't do damage, and I get blown up easily because you have to get close. Now, when you get close, you get face wrecked. So pause. Well, that was quite blah, but there's now you can see why I hate playing this tank in high tiers, because it's useless. It's slow, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't do. I mean, KV2 just fucked me up. Even a KV2 is faster than me. Jesus. So that's the moderate reason why I don't like playing this tank at high tiers. I mean, it's a bully at tier 5, like current game, but So it's still okay. It's an okay-ish tank. If this tank gets a 75mm, I will be amazed. But it doesn't. It only gets a 57mm. So, blah. I mean, if it gets a Cromwell gun, that'd be fucking amazing. But nah, it's not gonna get that gun. It's too good for it. It's too good for a good gun. But this thing is well armored, better armor than KV freaking 1. But it's slow and no turret. It's pretty goddamn slow. Now, I do still appreciate pushing, but it does not push me, so... Overrank destroy, RT-82, whatever. It's not like this was important to our survival. I mean, the T-82 has no freaking armor, compared to the freaking T-18, where it comes from. It has astronomically 5 times more armor, I think. Now, people, don't get stuck, let me go through. I'm the one with the armor. God. Stop blocking the way, you sons of bitches. Let the important tanks through. For H. Key. He has a third gun. Rain. Tilda.
Ready to fire. Let's locate another target.
This thing. I haven't talked about the gun depression.
Observation device hit.
They're not going anywhere.
Target acquired. We've damaged them. Enemy armor destroyed.
This
Target acquired. Target unlocked.
Mortar. Oh, hello.
Ready to fire. Target unlocked. Penetration.
Hello.
Enemy is hit.
Hands out. Now, this thing is a bully at low tier.
That one didn't go through.
You missed. Gun depression wise, it's not bad. Okay. KV1, please don't.
Enemy armor is hit. Observation device
Sound like a polar.
destroyed.
Go kill that guy. Please, thank you.
Enemy is hit.
People will shoot at your cupola once they get a chance, so don't let them do that.
Observation device repaired.
Nice. Now let's try to point our tank a little bit farther away from the crowd.
We've lost a track. We're
Artillery.
stuck here.
Scrubs.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Track him.
Penetration.
Didn't track him. Damn it. His HE shot does not do squat since we have a small liner.
Let's move.
Don't worry about that Wolverine. Pull around, please. Yeah, he's gonna die here.
Permission to engage. Target unlocked.
Nope. There you go. Thank you. have to hurry toward the base. Why would we listen to you?
We're mobilized. Enemy armor is damaged. Great shot. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Ah, blow off my tracks. Wonderful. Is my team botting?
Going.
No idea if my team's botting or not, but it looked like they're botting. Ugh, botters. I'll go for it. Just all botters. Have to hurry to cap. Now we do have a damaged viewport. People try to go for our middle GT plates. Yeah, that's fine. Churchill 1 shouldn't live that long, and we have to hurry to cap. This thing took a beating again. But I hate playing this tank at high tier, I really do. It's so slow, the gun's not gonna do shit. The armor is negligible if you know where to shoot. You don't have that much health, so it's not that stealthy. I mean, there's it's a bully at low tier, very bully at low tier. But I prefer playing Matilda. I mean, the Matilda is fucking amazing at bullying other tanks. Yeah, it's also good at high tiers, surprisingly, because the gun's not bad for tier 4. It does not see tier 7s. So that's why the Matilda is not a bad tank. Now hurry towards the cap and shoot this son of a bitch. Shoot him! I'm lagging. 500 ping. Thank you. 700 ping. I need to stop. It's telling me you need to sell this goddamn thing already. Sell this thing. I mean, it's not a bad tank. I acknowledge it's not a bad tank. But it's not a good tank. Not a good tank at high tier. I like tanks that are actually good at high tiers. In their own brackets, such as this thing. If this thing is good at tier 7s as a Stug, I'll probably keep it, but it's not that good. It's slow too, very slow. It's the same speed as a mouse, I think. So yeah. But we should be fine against these B1 and AMX. Very fine. So yeah. The Wolverine's not gonna come back here in time. The douche wagon's not gonna penetrate the AMX, and the B1 he's gonna get shot at, and they're gonna laugh at him if they can hit him. Chumps, don't need him. Fall back, fall back.
Ready to fire.
It does fire, not that accurate on the move. Ha! I laugh at your stupid guns.
We didn't even scratch them.
Yeah, shoot me. Yeah, bounce. Yeah.
Got him.
You don't know the power of AT2 at low tiers. This thing is fucking amazing. But it's only amazing at tier 5. That's the downside. It is the really the downside. As you can see in the tier 6 game, I was getting my ass trounced. But at high tiers, this thing is not bad. Now, let's play one more. One more, just to show you how bad this thing is. Tier 7. Please give me tier 7. I dare you, motherfucker. Give me tier 7. Give me a tier 7. Let me drink some water and give me a tier 7. Yeah! See? Tier 7. Get my ass trounced. Get my ass trounced. Oh, shit. Fuck. Ask for the devil and he shall appear. Shit. How the hell am I gonna play this thing? I mean, this gun's not gonna penetrate the front of a T29. A T29 hull armor? This thing cannot even penetrate it. Let alone the IS. Jesus, mother of God. This is gonna suck. So the only downside is this gun does not penetrate. Unless you fire gold ammo. Gold ammo, you have 180 pin. But you want to carry 10. I don't want to spend gold on a tier 5 machine. That's not stupid enough. I want to spend gold on something like the Romtel 46, 150 millimeter, 55, whatever. Is that 155 or 150? I don't remember the number. 150, or is just 150 flat? Why are you stopping? Go, go, go! Stop stopping in the middle of everywhere. Oh shit. No, I'm going to town. Fuck it, I'm going to town. I'm not going to hang out with the freaking M12. No, never. No artillery for me. Not for this old boy. No. You guys can have the Tiger one and Churchill can have it. I'll go to town. I support the other heavies. The Black Prince is very, very well armored. But it has the same gun as a Comet. It's a Comet. It's a Cromwell and a Comet together. It's called Comet. The T-29 knows what he is doing. He's using the ridge, but there's artillery. So if our Crusader SP knows what he is doing, he should shoot that T-29 for being so bold. No? Okay. Hellcat. Ooh, rushing. Shoot that guy. Holy shit, he's burning. Okay, he's Digger Max. Shoot this freaking truck out of the way. Oh god. Oh yes. Oh no. We can't. Let's see if we can dodge fate by bouncing an IS shell.
That one didn't go through.
Why am I lagging at 20 frames when I'm zooming into sniper mode? I have no idea. Let's tempt fate by bouncing out. Fuck you!
Enemy hit. We've lost a frag. We're stuck here. Great shot. We didn't
Don't shoot my Capola. Oh god.
device destroyed. Ricochet.
Yeah, please hit him.
We're shooting blind. Enemy hit.
Okay, we need to get out of here. We're not gonna take another shell. Oh, he bounced. Oh, that was. Did he shoot my Capola? Did he shoot my Capola? No, he shot right into the middle of my. That was dumb. So this tank does not perform well against a freaking IS or whatnot. Fuck. Okay, JV. I can perform well against a JV.
We've damaged them.
Damn it! I didn't kill him. Jesus. IS is wrecking shop, and I can't do nothing about it. He got lucky. I thought he was gonna be scrub and shoot me anywhere under my Capola. Took on my freaking U range. Shoot me.
Target acquired. We didn't penetrate their armor. Let's locate another target. That one didn't go through. We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Did we kill the... Oh, nice, GG. We killed the T-29. Now, I don't want to take another hit from this IS. Fuck, shoot me in the ass. Fuck you.
We didn't penetrate their
Yeah, see, you're a scrub.
That one.
Oh, shit.
We've done
Comment
more.
shot my ass.
Everyone, get out.
That was a distraction, and they fell for it. I mean, it's not like I was about to use gold on this freaking IS, but they went for me instead of my teammates, so... That's how you play this thing, as a freaking meat shield? Shoot me, don't shoot my teammates. But bounced 2 shots from the IS, so the armor is very good. But IS wasn't aiming, he was not a good IS player. Ooh. So, GG. Good job for E25. He played well. He killed a T-29, and that changed everything. So, good job. So basically I was punching bag on that. Please give me a freaking medal for that, like a steel wall. That was the punching bag, so that was good. We got counter artillery in the end. Jesus. But yeah, I think I'm done. I'm done. I'm not keeping this tank. That was just horrible. Oh, yeah, I did my part. I became punching bag for the round, and I didn't damage anybody. Oh, I only did 78 damage to a Chafee, and took out his ammo rack while doing so. Jesus. But other than that, this tank, yeah, tasting my mouth is bitter. Bitter 88. Thank you. Researched. I can buy the 88 at half off, so that's probably what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna sell this thing, remove the crew to the 88, and I'm gonna sell this thing. I'm not gonna keep it. How much does a small liner sells for? Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, the small liner is it's if I sell this thing, ooh yeah, the small liner costs about 500,000 credits normally. So Jesus, if fuck. I don't want to sell the small liner, but I have to. Shit stick. Sell the APCR. I'll keep the vents. I'll use gold to unlock the vents, but fuck the small liner, I guess. Shit. Oh, so long AT2. You will be missed. So huzzah! 3, 2, 1, huzzah. Alright, no more AT2. We're done with that thing. Done with it. Now I have to buy the AT8 and play with it since it's half off. Or is it half off or 30% off? I don't remember. It's 30% off. Fuck it, we'll buy the AT8. We'll play with the AT8, we'll purchase with our crew. And we'll install the best engine. Fuck it, we need the engine. This thing is slow. How much engine horsepower? 340. 410. It's the same speed as the AT2. Are you kidding me? This thing is gonna be a piece of shit too. How much? Oh, it's just a little bit more horsepower. Am I using still the crap gun? Okay, it can mount the 75mm now. That's a plus 77mm. Okay, 17 pounder. Ooh, the gun's getting better. All right. So what the hell is that goddamn thing? What the hell is it? I also buy the TOG this weekend, and we'll play with it later. But yeah, this is a weak spot. Just to let you know, right here, this is a weak spot. Other than this turret or the machine gun port or the commander view hatch, but this is a very big weak spot. Just to let you know. But the AT2, I sold it. Just you saw, cause it's okay. It's a bully at tier 5, but at tier 7, tier 6, you're not gonna do squat mostly. The armor, the penetration on the gun is not gonna do much unless you're using the howitzer. But it's squat. It's not this. Can I put the other people's stuff into here? Let's see. Does the crew go into it? That's what I'm worried about. No, that's TOGs. So you need a radio operator. And another loader? Jesus. Well, everything's half off. So everything's actually, I think it's half off. Retrain everybody with credits, because I don't. Oh, now where's the vents? There you go. Oh shit, I should put gun rammer first. Where's the gun rammer? Okay, that's fine. Now, do I have a toolbox? Oh, it's gonna cost me a lot of credits to get a toolbox, but fuck it. It's half off. It's on sale. And shit, it carries a lot. It carries 30 more rounds. Or 24 more rounds. But this thing is not gonna penetrate squat. So let's put 10 rounds. And the rest will be heat. Resupply. This is, why am I doing this on review? I don't even know. Shit. Oh well. Okay, so the AT8. We'll review this soon when I grind out all the modules and stuff. But AT2, it's. I bought it once. I sold it. I bought it again. I sold it again now, so I'm not gonna buy it again. Fuck it. No, I'm not gonna get that shit. That thing is a bully at tier 5, but like all bullies, when you're facing upper tier opponents, you're son of a bitch. That's right. It's a bully. It's not. It gets its comeuppance. When at the end, it always gets a comeuppance. So, thank you guys for watching, and like, subscribe, click stuff, make stuff happen. I don't know, but I'll see you guys next time. Peace.